Law and order. Every fascist regime has had a private or secret police force that brutalizes citizens. And ICE is obviously that for Trump. They wear face masks and they're unidentified. They're paid more than any other law enforcement in American history, with minimal training. They don't use search warrants or due process. They murder citizens and flee the scene. I've done a lot of reading on the subject of fascism or authoritarianism, and given the knowledge I have now after my research, I made a bullet point list that I'll share with you of everything that Trump's either said or done that I consider fascist. Since his first term in office, Donald Trump incited a coup on January 6th and pardoned every criminal. He called that day a day of beauty and love. He called the insurrectionists patriots. He contested election results in 2020. He publicly praised violence against the opposition, such as supporters who assaulted protesters at rallies. He stoked political violence in terms of mass shootings. There was numerous mass shooters manifestos that included verbiage that Trump personally used. He continues to deploy ICE agents and other officials in democratically run cities, with agents in masks without IDs and driving in unmarked cars. He weaponizes the use of other law enforcement by deploying the National Guard to states governed by Democrats. He has disobeyed court orders. He's dismantled civil services and federal workers and installed loyalists. He's threatened to end democracy. There is tons more. Constantly uses the us versus them mentality, very divisive rhetoric. He dehumanizes immigrants using terms such as garbage and animals, monsters, etc. He dehumanizes Democrats in general, political foes or citizens, using terms like scum, enemies within, animals, etc. He used threatening rhetoric towards political opponents such as lock her up. He threatened to send 4 congresswomen of color back to their quote-unquote shithole countries. He used fascist rhetoric towards the press, calling them the enemy of the people. This is common in fascist politics. He's threatened to shut down news organizations or entertainment programs that criticize him. He's threatened to run for a 3rd term unconstitutionally. He's implemented mass deportations, which is common with fascist regimes. He's eliminated due process for immigrants, on some occasions even green card holders, despite being challenged and blocked by federal judges. He displays a cult of personality. Only he can save the nation. He uses symbolism like the Maga hat and slogans. These are fascist tendencies. He cites a mythic past, like Make America Great Again. He's targeted the education system, universities, student protesters. He uses a designation of political opponents, labeling them as domestic terrorists, and has targeted Antifa as a domestic threat. He has started numerous wars and offensively bombed other countries, glorified war and nationalism.